Hey, welcome back to Glaze's Geezer Garage. On this episode, we're going to continue on the custom stainless steel exhaust system, show you some more detail. So hopefully you'll get something out of that. Maybe you'll attempt to try it yourself, but you got to have the right equipment and I'll show you that. But let's get started. Now, as you can see, I've switched gears a little bit on the exhaust manifolds. I went ahead and purchased these exhaust manifolds. They're already ceramic coated. The biggest reason was the stock manifolds had a heat shield, and I didn't like the looks of that. And if I took the heat shield off, that left threaded holes for the heat shield, which I didn't want. So I just purchased these ceramic coated. I really like the looks of them. So let's get this car in the air and continue on this exhaust. This is a view from underneath. You can see the motor mount system. Here you can see the passenger side. It came with these tips with the O2 sensor in it right here. I found out from my engine builder, the computerized system he uses one O2 sensor, so I'll choose which side I want, just plug the other one. As you can see here, I've kind of started mocking up what I think is going to happen. I showed you in the previous video the Borla muffler. That is a X-pipe and a muffler on one for dual exhaust. See here, I came out with two 15 degrees to get around the transmission. I kind of like the way that fits. I had to extend this about an inch to get the right fit. Now I'm just cutting and fitting this final thing here, and I'll show you how that fits up later, but you can see where I'm going with this exhaust. So what I'm doing is I mark where I need to cut it. I put the weld clamp on there because the weld clamp once you clamp down, tends to be straight around the circumference, and then I mark it with a marker and I try to stay on that line. As you can see, I have the driver's side 2.5 inch exhaust, stainless steel, back to the muffler. Now I'm going to start working on this side. I tried my hand at TIG welding and it didn't go good, let's just put it that way. So I'm just going to spot weld this with my MIG with stainless steel wire, and then take it over to my buddy Clayton, and he'll take it up real nice for me. As you can see, I have the two front exhaust pipes to the muffler. I ran them a little bit differently. This one didn't have as much clearance here, so I did a little extra jog. This one was pretty straight shot back. I had to angle it a little bit, but I want to get this one away from the starter, get plenty of room to put that starter in. So yeah, I like it. I'm working on the back now. I was going to run this exhaust up over the suspension here in the back, over the third member. It's tight up there. It's getting close to my battery box, close to the fiberglass. And the bottom line is, it looks like Roadster Shop put this riser there, or that clearance there for exhaust. So it's really gonna work out to be a pretty straight right into the muffler. As you can see, the muffler up there. I do have to cut these a little bit and get this up, of course, so it's tight here. But yeah, I kind of like this more direct approach here. No need to do a lot of work if not needed. These are going to be higher than the muffler. Yeah, so I think it's going to look great. So what I'm doing now is I ran a straight pipe from the muffler back to get my height. I got good height to the frame, I like that. But what I have to do is cut this angle back, because if you see, if I put this 30-degree bend here, it's too low. So by cutting the angle back, you raise that up to the proper height, and I measured that and everything. So that's what I'm cutting off right there. Now, what I will do is I'll probably switch these and put this one up here so that the weld is higher so you don't see it. I don't know. Whatever works. Now what I'm going to do is just square up the ends and deburr them a little bit. I'm going to use both these pieces. You can see here there's still burrs on the inside, so I will knock those off too. What I use for the inside is just this flapper wheel. It seems to work pretty good, and a drill. What I'm doing here is just laying these flat, because if you don't and you just clamp them in, this could twist like this and it changes the angle. So you want to match these, and what I do is lay them on a flat workbench. Put a timing mark, if you want to call it that. That way when you put them in, you're not getting things twisted, and they're both the same. I'm going to put my banjo fitting right here to separate the exhaust. May put one in front of the muffler also, but I haven't decided yet. So I put the banjo fitting, both halves, and then I measured from here to my tailpipe. And it just so happens that is exactly 24 inches, which is half of my 48-inch stainless steel piece of exhaust. So it's going to work perfectly. What I'm doing here now is I'm welding this short piece of extension onto the banjo fitting. I just matched both banjo fittings. These are the female ends of the banjo fitting. Just wanted to match all that up. So I'm going to go ahead and weld that. There you go. That's what it looks like. Got a bunch of clamps in the way, but as you can see here, it's a pretty straight shot. I kind of like it. Go straight back to that dual X muffler by Borla. If you go on up, you got your two exhaust pipes. Coming around the transmission, I did this angle a little differently to leave a lot more room for the starter. I like a lot of open room for the starter. I really like it. Tack weld a few more things. I'm debating on whether to put the flanges there too. I don't know.